Richie, congratulations. I was wondering, to what extent did a surprise factor maybe play a role in this game? You hadn't played the Open for a while, I think.
Even so, I didn't really catch him off guard because it may not have been his top line today, but he seemed to have a new thought. And in fact, it was exactly the same in Grenka. I played the Taimanov, hoping to surprise him, but in fact, I was the one who started thinking right away. And that's the same that happened today. So, in fact, his preparation is excellent. He always has some little idea, for all eventualities, and it's not that easy to catch him out. I don't know. I think it's just the game took a very violent turn. I didn't even suspect it when he went bishop c2. I went bishop b4, rook b3, f5, still thinking of counterplay. And then after ef6 takes, when he only at this stage I suddenly saw the idea of c5, sacking the exchange, and even a little bit later I realized that I'm better. So it's a strange sensation when you don't realize what's happening at first, and then suddenly you have to adjust to it.
It's a nice sensation, I guess, that the game it keeps on being nicer for you than you expected.
Yeah, I mean, the game is taking a violent turn, but pleasant for me. So.
By the way, you were not discussing c5, c4. Did it cross your mind instead of taking d4?
I didn't rook b4, queen d7, queen e5, a b4. I couldn't see a way past bishop d2, and I kind of gave up there.
Okay. And from what moment in the game you thought you were kind of sure you would be winning?
I think after a b3, rook f3, I was. But initially, maybe somewhere 3 or 4 moves back, I'd seen a b3 and I thought knight c5 winning on the spot.
Yeah, that was.
And then in time, I suddenly saw the idea rook a8 check and rook f8 and bishop b4. In fact, it is winning on the spot, but for white. And then I thought maybe I'd miscalculated by playing cd4. But very soon I saw rook f3 and realized that in fact the knight is very nice on e6. It'll be nicer on b3 because I'm much faster with the pawns, but rook f3 is a very good substitute because I'm dominating his bishop.
Do you remember another tournament where a player at some point had to withdraw and you end up with an odd number and players having to skip rounds, because that's what's happening here, of course, with Dingley, right?
Not recently, anyway. I've played games with odd numbers of tournaments, odd number of rounds, but I've played tournaments with odd number of rounds, but I can't particularly recall one.
Yeah. Well, good luck, Karjakin and Caruana in the last rounds. Tough schedule or normal?
Well, regardless of today's result, I would have had to play them in the last 2 rounds, and so a win is a nice way to do it.
All right. Thanks.